All right, so this is going to be day one of me breaking down my trade setups. Just recording them, going over like a trade breakdown of what I thought price was going to do in this day, and then essentially what I took. So if I'm going on to the higher time frames here, or the 1 hour time frame, right? I'm seeing price is kind of already swept London highs. Um, Already did sweep Asia highs as well. Um, just looking at this overall, right, I see that we are delivering here from a hourly fair value gap. So I'm seeing that price failed to close above to invert it, and then essentially had a nice displacement move on the 5 minute time frame. And usually how I trade is I go correlated based off of time frame alignment. So the hourly correlates with the 5 minute time frame. So now I'm just looking for a 5 minute change in the state of delivery, which would be right here, right? So now that I'm looking at that, um, I'm saying, okay, where can price go next? I do see that we do have still London lows here, right? That could be a great draw on liquidity for price to come towards. Now, what do I see price doing? I see we come back into this fair value gap, this 5 minute gap, right? And at the same time, right, now I'm looking at the 1 minute time frame or the 30-second. I'm looking for a quick displacement move down, creating a lower time frame CISD, which would be right here, right there. And my entry would be on the close of this candle here, just like that. And I'm targeting London lows, right? That's essentially the trade that I took today. It all does depend on the trader. You could enter on the close of the candle. You could enter on the fair value gap tap just for a better risk to reward. But I typically enter just based off of where it closes at. I enter off the close of the candle, just because most of the time, just based off the momentum, it does not come back towards the CISD or the fair value gap. Now, I did take this, so my entry for some evals was a little bit later. I did get so this was the overall setup here, right? This is the trade. Now, my evals, I had a problem with the payment. I don't know why it wasn't going through, but my eval position, I entered on the retest. So we retested this fair value gap here, this 1 minute, and then I just looked for quick displacement down. So I just looked for this entry here, right? Stop loss above the fair value gap. And then I got out at the lows here, just like that. I saw price was respecting this fair value gap, and then we got a quick move to the downside. Waited for an extra confirmation, right? Typically I don't do that. I would have been in over here, but it took me a little bit to buy the eval accounts. So halfway past through those funded next futures accounts. I'll keep you guys updated on those. I did just request max payout across 3 accounts on FNF last week, and the payment already hit. So, yeah, overall, I was pretty bearish after that 5 minute CISD and the 5 minute tap. A super, super clean textbook A+ setup here after the tap into the 5 minute gap towards London lows. That's essentially what the trade I took. I did not alert it to my Discord just because I'm not really alerting anything till the new year, and I'm also not trading any live accounts until next year as well, which is tomorrow. So yeah, this was today's trade, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.